Good day, here is the news at noon. First, the highlights. Lagos State Government reaffirms commitment to address issues of flash flooding. Inspector General of Police calls for collective effort in national development. On the foreign scene, France deploys security operatives for Israel Football International match after Amsterdam violence. And in sport, Super Eagles coach Augustin Iguavo announces team's readiness to defeat Benin Republic in AFCON qualifier. Now the details. I am Dele Agadumo. Lagos State Government has reaffirmed its commitment to permanently address the menace of flash flooding and reclaim the environment from all sorts of infractions that dot the landscape across the metropolis. Commissioner for the Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab, stated this while addressing the media after an inspection tour of some drainage channels and projects at the Etiosa local government area, reiterating that it is a task that must be accomplished without delay. Wahab said for the past few months, state officials had negotiated with residents and homeowners along the corridor. He explained that the construction would commence in the first week of January 2025 under the supervision of the ministry's engineers after the deposit of the required sum in an escrow account in the next 4 weeks, which will demonstrate seriousness. Wahab said it is necessary for the government to remove shanties in the axis because the government cannot account for the squatters, saying that it is compulsory for the government to ensure the well-being of residents, which ranges from health infrastructure to road infrastructure, amongst others. He said the emergency flood abatement gang EFAG engages in the cleanup of secondary drains and manholes in the 57 local government areas and local council development areas all year round. As such, Lagos experiences minimal flash flood. Lagos State Government has revoked housing units allocated to subscribers but remained unoccupied for over 2 years. Commissioner for Housing, Maruf Akindere Fatai, during a visit to enforce the directive of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu at one of the Lagos State housing estate, Shangotedu, Lekki, said the unoccupied units are constituting nuisance in some of the housing estates due to unkept premises, recording shortfall in maintenance schedule and other negative consequences. He stated that the revocation is a directive of the governor based on empirical evidences that most allottees kept the housing units under lock while the state continued to feel the pressure of prospective subscribers who need them. The commissioner inspected some of the sealed blocks and flats and stated that the exercise was done irrespective of what the allottee made, irrespective of whether the allottee made full payment or applied under the rent-to-own schemes. Akindere Fatai reiterated that the state government will not allow its investment and state-of-the-art housing infrastructure to rot away while genuine home seekers lament. Lagos State Urban Renewal Agency, LASURA, has reiterated its commitment to urban renewal and transforming Lagos in line with the world's best urban renewal practices. LASURA General Manager Oladimeji Animashaun said the agency had embarked on several transformative projects aimed at addressing urban decay, improving infrastructure, and promoting sustainable environment in communities identified as slums. According to him, the agency has successfully redeveloped about 66 urban areas, including Amukoko, Ajerobi Feludu, Ketu, Adiniji, Alausa, Ilaje, Bariga Slum Development, Ifelodu Slum Regeneration, and Intervention Program on Road Conditions in Central Lagos, Olaleye Iwori Upgrading, among others. Animashaun said this has brought about better housing facilities, quality recreational spaces for entertainment, good road network, for businesses and durable infrastructure for home seekers in Lagos. He noted that Lasura has been working closely with local communities, stakeholders, and development partners to ensure that urban renewal projects are inclusive and beneficial to all by engaging in constant sensitization meetings with stakeholders and administration of questionnaires to sample the opinion as feedback from Lagosians on what needs to be done. The Minister of Works, David Umahi, has decried the deplorable condition of the Abuja-Mina Federal Road, saying he did not see any work done by the contractor handling the project. The minister stated this as he travelled by road from Abuja to attend a stakeholders' engagement on the construction of the 125 kilometers, three-lane single carriage of the Niger State component of the 1,068 kilometers of the Sokoto-Badagry Superhighway. His comments comes as the Niger State Governor, Umaru Bago, asked that the Minasileja Road contract awarded to the same contractor be revoked. Speaking on the construction of the 125 kilometers three-lane single carriage of the Niger State component of the 1,068 kilometers Sokoto-Badagry Superhighway, Umahi promises transformative economic benefits, boasting of 68 dams, factories, and irrigation systems. He explained that the infrastructure project initiated by President Bola Tinubu prioritized investment over mere legacy, aiming to stimulate growth and development across multiple sectors. Now to the rest of the stories. The Inspector General of Police, Dele Agadumo, has cautioned that national development should not be seen as the sole responsibility of the government, its officials, or institutions. Agadumo said the government, citizens, and security agencies must play their roles in the pursuit of sustainable growth and development. The IG made this call while delivering the 2024 convocation lecture of the University of Ibadan titled Unlocking Progress, the Indispensable Trio of Security, Governance and Citizens' Responsibilities. He stressed that citizens must embrace their constitutional roles, particularly upholding the imperatives of integrity, patriotism, and civic engagement. Agadumo added that it is in recognizing the importance of collaboration between citizens and law enforcement agencies that the police continued to harp on community policing as crucial to improving public safety and reducing crime. The federal government is banking on the public-private partnership PPP arrangement to bridge the investment gap in the power sector. Minister of Power, Adebayo Adilabu, who said that the government will need $10 billion to provide uninterrupted power, described the challenges in the power sector as enormous. Speaking during a meeting with the Director General of the Infrastructure Concession and Regulatory Commission, ICRC, Jobson Iwalefo, Adebayo said the government plans to engage the private sector in raising a portion of the $10 billion within the next 5 to 10 years to ensure steady electricity supply. He added that attacks by vandals of transmission facilities and other infrastructure remain one of the major challenges facing the sector. In our foreign news, thousands of police are being deployed in Paris to ensure security in the France-Israel Football International, a week after violence in Amsterdam in which Maccabi Tel Aviv fans came under attack. Paris Police Chief Laurent Nunez said that 4,000 officers would be on patrol, 2,500 at the Stade de France in the northern Paris suburbs, and the rest on public transport and inside the capital. In addition, around 1,600 private security guards will be on duty at the stadium, and an elite anti-terrorist police unit will protect the visiting Israeli squad. The UEFA Nations League match is under intense scrutiny following the violence after last Thursday's match between Ajax and Maccabi Tel Aviv in the Netherlands. In our sport, Super Eagles caretaker coach Augustin Iguavo has declared his team is in Abidjan to beat the Cheetahs of Benin Republic. A point will be enough for the Super Eagles to secure a place at the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations finals to be hosted in Morocco. Iguavo said the team wants maximum points from the game. He also reckoned the Cheetahs head coach Gano Raw, who managed the Super Eagles for around 6 years, is familiar with the team. Iguavo insisted that his team knows what to expect from the opponents as well. And that is our news at noon. Just before we go, drive within the specified speed limit. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch your news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration constructed watchtowers with alarm bells and perimeter fences in model colleges? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Government has reaffirmed its commitment to permanently address the menace of flash flooding and reclaim the environment from all sorts of infractions that dot the landscape across the metropolis. The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, has cautioned that national development should not be seen as the sole responsibility of the government, its officials, or institutions. Also told you that thousands of police are being deployed in Paris to ensure security in the France-Israel Football International, a week after violence in Amsterdam in which Maccabi Tel Aviv fans came under attack. And in sports, Super Eagles caretaker coach Augustin Iguavo has declared his team is in Abidjan to beat the Cheetahs of Benin Republic. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That is the news broadcast compiled by Zainab Adebeshi. I am Dele Agadumo. Good afternoon. Thank you for listening.